Hey guys, Link1652 here. I'm back on the Harvest Block server. Just telling the guys how I'm going to do some recording. I've done a few things since last I saw you guys. I cleared that out. I was looking at some options for stained glass. I definitely like the light gray now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, the chat can get pretty fun. Because I got rid of this glass because I didn't like those lines, and I could have changed my texture, but I'm avoiding changing from the default just because, well, actually, I'd like to use a texture pack, but I gotta find one that I like. I got a text. It's pretty unprofessional, but I'm gonna check it. It's from my dad. Oh, yeah. He's offering me Jersey Mike's, so I will accept that. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm looking at that light gray, and I think that's gonna work. I'll have to see. These are big windows. You start it and it gets pretty huge. I made some shears for that. I gave them some unbreaking and silk touch. Actually, I went and I bought those. I tried to get lucky with a book real quick, but that didn't work. So I actually need to go put these books somewhere. Let's just find a chest. Yeah, who needs organization? That's pretty loud. I'm gonna lower that in a sec. Oh, I went and chopped down some trees. Actually, when I started, I made sure I logged out right here so I remember to put all this stuff away, and it didn't work. So yeah, there were a lot of oak trees on the island. Yeah. Oh, that's where I've been putting my mob drops. So today, I decided that I would work on the room over here. And it's kind of hard to figure out what I'm going to do because I didn't do a good job planning it out. I've got this kind of general shape. It's going to be pretty symmetrical to that side as far as the window goes. And I was just trying to think of what I would do right here. And I decided that I kind of want to have the kitchen over in this corner. And I'm looking at this. It's going to be kind of hard. I might not make the building symmetrical. I think I might even extend this out that direction. And I'll have the kitchen in this kind of corner. And anybody familiar with the first Resident Evil? I played that on the GameCube. They're actually one of the first rooms you walk into, I think, is actually right over here in the mansion. There's kind of a walkway over the top and then a dining room down below. I think I'm going to imitate that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to close this in or not. I think I'll put like a column or something, maybe a divider. But I'm going to leave the floor as it is. It's not going to be this color. I was just putting that there to kind of get rid of some spawning spaces. I think I'm gonna go with spruce or dark oak. Let me run over here real quick. I don't know if I've used. Yeah, I have. I've got some dark oak that I use for the chairs. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then this is spruce. I think fire scares me. We don't have fire spread on. Oh, I took out the trees. I'm gonna replace them with the just standard green glass. I left the blueberry bush though because I was really happy with that, so that can stay. I don't know about the. Excuse me, one sec. Bit of a cold going around, so I might be picking up on that. I wasn't sure about the water because it is a library, and I'm always nervous about water when I have books around. I know my mom, she'll text and read books in the bathtub, and well, I haven't taken a bath in many years. I use showers. I don't have a bathtub in my room. That deserves more explanation, but I'm tired of talking about it. So, as I was saying, nervous about water. I think... This is a difficult thing to do because I don't know the exact shape of the building. I'll start with the upstairs and I'll build around that. If I have some extra rooms, that'd be cool. Some secret doors. Gotta have those. So I'll start with the upstairs and I'm going to do... That's why I went over here, isn't it? I like that spruce. I really like that dark oak though. So I'm just trying to think of what I'm going to do with the floor because I'm going to have either oak railings or netherrack. And the netherrack, let me go find some real quick. Let's see if I can put this glass away too. Who needs organization? Bow, I don't have arrows. Flour, iron, killed a couple iron golems. I've been killing squid when I see them. So let's see, netherrack is in this... let's make a fence real quick. A bunch of fences. Alright, so this is what they look like on spruce. That's not bad, I kind of like it. And, ooh. Ooh. Let me get some more dark oak. See if I get lost. I'm really jealous of the lasagna. It's just because I'm so hungry. Dark oak. I keep it with the wood. Yes. Alright. So let me turn these into slabs. I didn't even know that glass was in my inventory. Alright, so let me put these slabs up here because that's where they would go. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with the dark oak. Those blocks are kind of loud. I might change that. You know, it's got kind of a red to it. Didn't realize. Oh, yeah. And the fences float. So, oh, I can not place that there. I don't really like that. I think I'll put a door. Ooh, I don't really want to put a wall right here either, though. So, you see what I did over here with the... One sec, I gotta cough again. Cough is clear my throat. I did this kind of just open area, and then over here kind of entered the library. I need to sort of do that over here. So I'll go out a little ways and then I will raise the floor once I get there. That is really dark though. Let me go get some regular fence if I have any laying around. So you can't tell because I only have one room, but I'm gonna try and keep my items organized in those rooms. You guys have probably seen that before, done it yourself a little bit. Spruce half slabs. I'm gonna need these. And I keep forgetting that glass is there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's definitely what I'm gonna go with. I should have fences here. I've made a lot of fence. I don't know. Let's see. I'm afraid that I'm gonna run out of oak. You know, because you never know. I might just use all these sticks and all that oak in that chest and I'll just be out. And I was going to try and be sarcastic about it, but now I'm just lying. I got a lot of oak. So let's just make tons of fence. 20 fence. Okay, let's just make a few fence. Alright, so instead of going up there, let's see how it contrasts with the ground. So we got... I don't know why I made these slabs either, because it needs to be 2 to make the fence sit. So I'm going to do a 3 wide. What am I doing? you know, because, oh, I was going to give it some support, but I can't. So let's go over here, do the same thing. Not quite. You guys see I have some serious skills with this game. I've been playing for so long that I can place these with my eyes closed. Alright, so fix that, fix that. Alright, I've got 2 netherrack vents. Let's go back into the library on the other side of the house. I gotta get rid of that, and let me look at the chicken farm here real quick. Oh, so it is working a little bit. Oh, that's loud. Where are they? Oh, hey, guy. Where are those guys? These guys will sometimes just get angry at me. Yeah, that happens. And he'll still just be angry at me. I'll have to murder him with my pickaxe. I was going to use my hatchet, but there we go. You know, I wonder if that does more damage. You'd think it would. It's iron. I'm trying to think of something funny to say. It was totally planned. Yeah, I actually die a lot to those ribs, just never seen it happen. I like to use squiggles. So what was I doing? I was thinking about the zombies. There must be... They can't spawn in there. There must be a cave underneath here. And I'm not tall enough to jump here? Weird. I had a thing where this stopped working. I don't think there was anything wrong with the redstone. It just needed to be updated. Actually, there was probably something wrong with the redstone. Alright, now all my stuff is weird. Let's fix this real quick. 2, 3, 4... I don't have any more half slabs, so that's why I can't place those. 7. Alright. Now, before I got distracted by the chicken farm, which I will be moving outside is what I want to tell you. I don't remember if I did. Grab some of these. Let's go grab the ones off of here. It's really dark there. I think for lighting in the house, I'm going to have some chandeliers, but I think I'm going to go with some, like, wrong way. Some carpet lighting, which shouldn't be hard because I've got these big open spaces. A little sitting area here and there with some carpet underneath won't be very conspicuous. That is just, I'm like, that looks like a bunch of spawning spaces, but there are torches in it. Alright, that's fine. Where was I? Right here. So we got 12 and 20. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get more of these. Let's just place them wrong for fun. Alright, 5. There we go. I want more of you. Can I break you without break? Nope, I can't. There we go. Now I can place this where I thought. Let's try 6. Perfect. Alright. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, there was a little bit of lag and I thought I was one short. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that's how spruce looks. I can see that. There's not a lot of contrast. It keeps it together. They're both wood. Doesn't bring me like the Resident Evil kind of kind of feeling I'm looking for. This one, I don't like how the colors look, but it does give me kind of the Resident Evil feeling. Right, over here, that seems just too bright. Sorry guys, my chair is for some reason just really uncomfortable. I'm having trouble sitting in front of my mic right. I don't think I like this. It's just too bright. Well, actually, that really reminds me of Resident Evil, but it doesn't give me the feeling. Actually, I do like how it looks, though. Let's see. Yeah, this is just too dark. Well, actually, it depends on what I build the wall out of. I've been using a lot of wood. Actually, I've been using all wood. Some quartz over here, which I might change. I don't like how that looks. Oh, that was because I didn't know what I was going to do going up. I might go with more columns. I think I wanted this to like kind of go back and then up. So looking at this, I think for the... I think I'm going to use the spruce with another brick fence posts. So hard to choose. All these choices. Yeah, spruce with another brick. Let me just destroy everything so I don't get confused later. And even if I decide I don't like it, I've decided now that I am going to use it. And I'll just have to learn to like it. So, with that in mind, I'm going to see about building this out a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what I want here. Before I was going to have the next level kind of just come up and then drop down a little and there'd be a little sitting area. But I didn't like how it looked, so I actually removed that a long time ago. But I'm going to build this out kind of like over there. Probably almost exactly like it. And then I will start on a walkway using the spruce with the nether brick. I might need to get more nether brick. Maybe more spruce. I've gone about cutting down all the trees, but I haven't planted any more. And this axe, which is the best axe I've gotten, because usually it's just efficiency. What do I press? F3? Control F3? Oh man, F? F3, F? Control F? I'm gonna make my game just do something crazy. Control F3, F. Well, I'll figure that out later. If you don't know what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make the use this display. This is the first axe I got with unbreaking, so I'm actually going to save it. And let me real quick look at my chat from way up. That's not going to work. Let me hide the things I've said. VIP. Once you're on here for 5 months that you've been donating, I don't think it's consecutive. I'll just hang on to this. You get the title of benefactor. If you haven't been donating, you get the title of trusted. And I've been here for several months, but there's just been kind of some glitchy stuff with the payment system. So anyway, as I was saying, once you get the title of benefactor or trusted, I think, you get to use the smith, and he will let you heal your tools. So they're talking about the Blaze farm and the Wither Skull farm. So I'm trying to think, should I show you guys this or should I go see the smith? You know what? I'm gonna go take a look at the smith, and if it works, I'll come back. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, I am not anything, well, I guess it kind of looks like a smith. I am in Sticks Wither / Blaze grinder. I needed to make a new axe because I can't use the smith. Oh, there was something there. And I decided that I was unhappy with how this looked, and since sticks doesn't come on much anymore, I thought I would update it a little bit. I need a lot more nether brick. Yeah, that won't work. I don't know what I was doing there. My blood sugar's a little low, guys. I'm still waiting on dinner. So my main issue was whenever you walked from here, or actually sitting in here, before these were open, you could get hit by the skeletons really easy. And Katie actually just helped me make my DayZ work, the mod version. I have the standalone, but they play on the mod, so I thought I'd work on that. Oh, I need to fix this too. I was really unhappy. The staircase used to come straight down from that doorway, and it just kind of crossed in the middle of here, and I don't know that this is much better, but it will clear up that area, and it might look better going down to here. So right now I'm working on making the staircase back up, and I just thought I would show you guys that that's what I'm working on, and I will come back to you later, maybe when it's done. Alright guys, welcome back. Got some dramatic music playing. Just thought I'd show you what I got. Not a huge change. I dropped both of these down. There was a lever here to close this off. I don't know why. It didn't make a lot of sense to me, so I got rid of it. I hope it wasn't important. Mostly so that it would... These were pistons that you could see because I dropped these down a half a step. And I got rid of those pistons, which were running to this lever. So that's why that's there. And then same over here. I put a torch up right inside here. It shouldn't affect the spawn rates at all. The spawner is a good 15 blocks up, so that light level shouldn't make any difference. Item pushers still work. I added these stairs on the side to cover up because I moved the redstone around. Otherwise it was sitting right here where you could see it. I'm trying to keep it pretty. Drop the pigman farm into kind of a bowl here. Let's kill these guys. They shouldn't even be running so much because they're... Actually, let me go look. Wrap these stairs around a little bit, just so they weren't in the middle of anything. Yeah, zombie pigmen don't care about light levels, I don't think. Oh, Katie's on. Oh, no, she's not. She's just talking to us from the dyed map. I should have some... There we go. No. Zombie flesh. There we go. Checking to see if my mic's muted. So that's what I spent this time doing. I came here to get to level 30 to enchant my axe, and this is what I spent the time doing. So I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, I need to put stairs right here. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Beautiful. Go 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. No. 1, 2, 3, and then the third one should be flat. These aren't really symmetrical. I'm just trying to make it seem like they are, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna show you something in the zombie pigman farm real quick. Yep, same. I brought in this wall and this wall just so they run up to the ceiling fine. I don't really want to do the same with this wall, but I might. Actually, no, I won't. I did want to run, all these lights are on a lever up here. I wanted to turn that into a T flip-flop, hit a button, it turns off or on. That could be run from up here or downstairs, and I just don't have the redstone on me. I don't feel like taking the time so much. So those guys are gonna go like crazy. This used to be a cactus, which was a great idea. Now it's lava. So if you fall in there, it's lights out. Or pretty likely that it's lights out. And that's about all I changed. It's a little bit less precarious. It used to be just that thin stair straight up, kind of crossed in the middle of everything. I don't know if anybody will like this, but I think it's better. And I seem to have forgotten to place a block back there, so that's definitely something I need to do right now. Can I? Bam. There we go. Alright, so this is what I'm going to spend some time doing. Just killing these guys, getting experience, and enchanting my axe. The video is probably actually pretty close to done. Next time I see you, I'll have at least a little bit of that room built. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's a really slow episode. It might even be kind of long. But hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any ideas, if you think of a different color scheme for that room, I would appreciate it. Again, thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you didn't, dislike. If you want to say something, comment. Especially if you leave a dislike, I'd like to find out what you guys want. So, for the 8th time, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.